Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video today, I would be so pleased to share with you that I am finally become a British citizen after a long 12 years of working toward this status. So the route that I follow in order to obtain the British citizenship was long residency. As in the name itself, it's a long process as I had to live lawfully in the UK for at least 10 years, and after that I managed to apply for the indefinite leave to remain. And if you haven't watched my previous video when I share with you my update on obtaining the indefinite leave to remain, which allow me to live lawfully in the UK permanently, the final step of that journey is applying to become a British citizen through naturalization. Naturalization or neutralization, I always get those two words mixed up. Hi Tristan.
Hi Lynn.
Where are you taking me today?
Tell me what you're doing outside.
Outside.
Number 2 Wellington Place.
Number 2 Wellington Place. This is finger crossed will be the last time I'm submitting my application to the Home Office. Applying to become a British citizen. Neutralization. Or neutral or nitro.
I don't know.
Process. Finger crossed they accept me, that I no longer have to extend my visa or spending a fortune for this application.
And you can sing God Save the King.
Finally, yes, your friend had managed to finish her naturalization and got the approval from Home Office to grant me the status to become a British citizen. And I had my British citizenship ceremony 2 weeks ago.
Hi Lynn.
Hi Tristan. Tell me about today.
You tell me about
special
today.
it would be.
My little citizen.
Finally come true.
You all know what you do. Now together, I'm going to ask you to repeat the words after me. I do solemnly, sincerely and truly declare and affirm that on becoming a British citizen, I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to His Majesty King Charles III, his heirs and successors, according to law. We welcome T. Lynn Hack.
Today, I want to share with you documents that I need to apply for the naturalization application. If you have completed the indefinite leave to remain in the UK application, the majority of documents you have provided will be used again live in the UK test or the English test, which you have already done during the previous application, so you won't have to worry about it. The other things that will be quite important to provide, which is the proof of address that you have lived in UK. So what do I do to prove my address? Contacting my bank to ensure that I've got the previous bank statement which show the UK address that I've had within the last 5 years, and one more time that I had to show them the proof of English to ensure that I could live in the UK and communicate in English effectively. So if you haven't done a degree in the UK, the requirement that you have to provide will be a B1 test. So you take that into consideration, the time it takes to pass the test and how long it takes for them to send you the results so that you can prepare in advance. After you have held the indefinite leave to remain in the UK, you could technically apply to become a British citizen if you are a spouse of a British citizen. So even though Tristan and I are partnership and Tristan is a British citizen, but because we're not technically married or we haven't formed a civil partnership, so I could not just apply to become a British citizen after holding the indefinite leave to remain. So I had to wait for a year. So finally, it's the moment when I get to hold naturalization certificate. It's like you've been working for a dream, pursuing it for such a long time. The ability just to hold that in your hands, that, oh my God, I've held this freedom that I've gathered. A flashback on me going to receive my degree certificate, that I have worked, and now holding the naturalization certificate after 12 years, which is much longer time that I have worked. It doesn't feel real. Yes, I'm going to enjoy this freedom as much as I could. So the freedom to hold a British citizen is emerged. Yes, it's challenging. Yes, it's costly, and yes, it had been so long, but I finally can call myself a British citizen. I am no longer living in fear of getting deported, that we are going to start a long distance relationship, Tristan and I, that we're going to be apart, or I have to start my life all over again and leaving my house and everything that I've built. So pleased that I'm no longer having to live in that fear. The fear of preparing for the visa application, waiting for it to be approved by Home Office, they applying for the priority service and just hoping that they could just give me the answer on the same day. Yes, it is done. Yes, all done and dusted, and I don't have to do that ever again. That's it. That's all from me today. I guess this is a short video of me sharing my thrill of obtaining the British citizen. If you are going through the process yourself, please feel free to leave a comment below if you've got any problem with completing the application. In the next video, I will be sharing with you in details of different steps that I've had used to fill in the British naturalization application itself, why it's still fresh in my mind. Please stay tuned for that and hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. And if you are working toward becoming a British citizen yourself, look for that. I know it's a long stretch, but I can guarantee you it is worth. For me, I think that even though it's challenging, even though it's costly, it is an investment for my future, not just for me, but also the family that I will be building and the intention to make UK my main home. Thank you very much for listening, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Take care and goodbye.